96.3 Real Country, it's Brian Allen, and of course we are all getting excited for the Big Sting Country Music Festival. That is coming up at Bumblebee Ranch the weekend of October 21st through the 23rd. Trick Pony is going to be there, Aaron Watson, and Matt Farris, who is joining me on the phone. How are you, buddy?
Good. How's it going over there?
It's going great. We cannot wait for you to get back up on stage and do some live country music. That's going to be a great weekend of some live music. And I understand that you're a new daddy. Is that correct?
Yeah, 6 weeks old now.
Oh, congratulations. And a boy or girl?
Little boy. We named him Cash after Johnny Cash.
Oh, that is awesome. Well, you've got your hands full, and man, you're doing live shows and then being pulled away from being a daddy. That's kind of rough. That means you got to love what you do.
Yeah, and he gets to come on the road with me, and I also have a 4-year-old little boy that comes up on stage with me. We make sure it's a big family event every time we do something.
Yeah, so they're kind of used to seeing Dad out on the road and hanging out. Do they have a good time when they're out on the road with you?
Oh yeah, they love it. I mean, it's always we find something to do in the places we go to. Like we're up in Oregon, we were going fishing, and
oh yeah.
And when we go back to Nashville, we're going out and just hiking or just having a good time. We're always doing something fun.
Yeah, and that's a good thing that you still you work in the family time with the job, and I call it a job, the best job in the world. But it's kind of cool that you still make the family time. Your family's got to love that.
Yeah, you got to have family time. It's the only way to make things work. They're the reason I'm working so hard. I got to make sure my boys know to never give up. And now I've had 4 singles out on radio that have done really well for us.
Yeah.
Now we're doing the Big Sting, and we've been on the main stage of Country Thunder with Blake Shelton and Jason Aldean. And
oh, I know. I was
never give up, and you can do anything you want to do.
You really can. I was looking at the list of people that you've opened for, and you mentioned Blake and Jason. And I was going to ask you, who are some of the people that you grew up listening to? Because, well, first of all, I want to ask, because I know you're an Arizona native, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. I moved to Nashville in 2010. It's just kind of been going crazy ever since.
Yeah, and then I know for a little while you had actually, I know you went to NAU and you became a firefighter. Was that in the Phoenix area? Where were you?
Yeah, I graduated from the Glendale Community College Fire Academy.
Oh, that's awesome.
In 2006, and my dad is a chief out there in Avondale.
Okay.
So he's local out there, and my brother and my grandparents own a business out there, and it's all big family stuff out there. My dad still plays bass with me every once in a while. My brother runs the sound for me once in a while. So my grandpa come and sing with us. So that's pretty cool. Yeah,
so you really are kind of tight with the whole family. And how did you go from doing being a firefighter into country music? How did that all come about?
Oh man, it's always been in my blood, and I've always loved singing and always loved being a part of just being on stage. And at my graduation from the fire academy, I brought my guitar and turned the firefighter prayer into a song. Everything I did, I had to be doing something. I mean, I brought my guitar in the back of an ambulance when I worked with the ambulance company and sang to patients.
Wow.
When we did interfacility transport, so it was soothing for them, and it was fun for me. And it's just always something I've wanted to do, and it was always had huge support from the Phoenix area and family and friends, and excited to come back up to do the Big Sting.
And I know the other thing that I really admire about you, you're an artist who likes to give back. I know you love what you do. I know you do some good stuff for Make-A-Wish. And what I really thought was cool, because I'm a cancer survivor, I know you do work with the American Cancer Society. You do a lot of stuff for them. And I read that you were the one that created, it's called Denise's Day. Can you talk a little bit about that and what that's all about?
Oh, yeah. Denise's Day, it's turned out to be a monster thing. And it really was my best friend growing up. I had 4 of the same guys. We were all just best friends through school. David called me and said, Mom has cancer. Denise was my other mom. It was the mom where I knew if I was going to get in trouble, if I went home, I knew I could go there and not get in
trouble. Right.
She was the other mom that you can get away with things.
Right.
But he said, Mom has cancer, and I said, we got to do something. We got to throw a party. We got to do something. And at that point, I just moved to Nashville when I got this call. I just was getting everything ready in Nashville. I made a couple friends in Nashville with Adam Gregory, who's a Canadian country artist, great, amazing artist, and Trent Tomlinson. And I said, hey, can we maybe throw something together and just throw a party for her in Lake Havasu?
Mm-hmm.
And we all put our heads together, and we're like, let's just call it Denise's Day and have a little fun party. We ended up throwing a party, and I'm thinking maybe 50 people will show up. And we had 300 people the first time and raised, I think, pretty close to $25,000.
Wow.
Like, wow, this is incredible. And we're like, okay, let's do this every year and throw a party for Mom. And she ended up passing away before the second Denise's Day, which was March of 2011. She passed away in February 2011.
Okay.
So we said, let's keep this going in her honor. And now it built into this extreme. There's 2 events every year. One's Denise's Day benefit concert, and one's a big walk in Lake Havasu. And the walk was just this past weekend, and we raised over $15,000 in the day. And
oh, wow.
I played Friday night in Laughlin, Nevada, got to Havasu, played Saturday morning, and then went back to Laughlin, played Saturday night.
Oh, man.
Made sure I raised money for local families. And we are branching out to where we're helping people in Parker and Phoenix and Havasu and
right.
just keeping it Arizona, keeping it, instead of going, I'm going to send the $30,000 we raised to the Cancer Society. I have no idea where it's going. We're throwing this money to people that send us letters, and they say, I have this medical bill. I said, well, here you go. You don't have this medical bill anymore. We're taking care of it.
That is awesome. And you know what? And it's stories like that. I really love talking to people in the business that love what they do. But like I said, it's just so amazing that you make time to do that as well. And it really makes a difference. And man, we cannot wait to see you at the Big Sting Country Music Festival. If you haven't got your tickets yet, seriously, you can find out about tickets and the campsites and all that. It's going to be a great weekend at Bumblebee Ranch, October 21st through the 23rd. Matt Farris is going to be there. And like I said, Trick Pony, Aaron Watts. Get to the website, find out about tickets. And Matt, will you stay in touch with us, my friend?
Yeah, for sure. I'll stay in touch, and I'll send you guys some new music too that we're working on. And we're working with Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty now on his little music career. We're his band now too. So
yeah, we would love to hear that. Cannot wait to see you at the Big Sting Country Music Festival. Best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you very much. We'll hope to see you at Big Sting.
And take care of that little one, okay?
Oh, yeah, I will.
All right, buddy. Take care. It's great to talk to you.
Thank you.